In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast. Like a 35-year-old Serbian. This bush was fucking crazy, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like
Anyway.
watching like original Diana Ross?
Like with buckwheat
Like in a headlock.
in a headlock, in a leg lock.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
Welcome to the Freedom Friends Master Debate. It's Friday. There's a stick right here. I got a drink in front of me. Johnny boy. What are you about to
Gary's
do?
here.
We're about
I just
to
felt my
masturbate,
credit score
boys.
drop.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for now you're killing everybody, Gary. Jesus. That's right. It's time for Freedom Friends Master Debates. Solving the world's problem, one mediocre topic at a time. More than likely, we're going to spend this time just shitting on Gary Brugman. That's what we do best. One of our favorite pastimes. What you got for us this week there, Justin?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
So the first one we got today is from Andrew Schultz.
Fuck
He
you.
wants to know.
Like the Andrew
I
Schultz?
wish.
Because that would be dope.
Right?
Who's
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz?
He's just got a good name. A hilarious
A
stand-up.
hilarious comedian.
Yeah.
But this definitely isn't from him.
Andrew, you're probably a cool dude, but
I doubt it.
yeah.
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
He wants to know though,
We'll
Costco or Sam's?
Ooh.
We've had this conversation.
We've
This
had
isn't
it.
new. Next.
Oh, we have?
We have. We
Huh?
have. I think they both have their own
Listen
merit.
to the fucking show, Andrew.
I'm going Costco.
Whichever one's closer to my house.
Yeah.
For buying personal shit, it's Costco. For my business, Sam's Club is better.
Yeah.
more bulk.
Well, the shit I actually need to buy in bulk, Sam's Club has like in stock.
In abundance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I
Costco.
own like a bakery, in which case Costco is great because I need to buy 150 pounds of granulated sugar.
The only thing that pisses me off about Costco is like, let's say I want muffins. I can't buy one thing of fucking
No,
muffins.
you're-
I got into a
46.
long conversation with
Right.
them about that because it was
It's
like
like-
two packs of bagels for $6.
Yeah.
But it's 6 bagels per thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there's like fresh bagels. I have like 12 minutes before there's going to go
Yeah.
bad. Like I
Right.
don't need,
Yeah.
I only buy one pack. And they're like, no, you have to buy 2. And I'm like, how about I just give you $6
Just for one.
for this one? I'm like, no, you have to buy 2.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
so
like,
fucking
I don't-
stupid.
I don't want
I don't want two.
2.
Yeah.
What you should
I
do,
don't.
next time you get those, just take the other 6-pack you don't want and give it to Gary. So that way he has food.
That's a good move.
True.
That's a good move. That's what we're just going to do. Just bring all our extra
My
fucking
extra
baked
food to
goods to
Gary.
Gary. That's what we're going to do.
All
Fucking
right.
A.
Next one. This one is from Mikey's favorite person in the world.
Just move on.
Yeah. Just fucking pass. Hard fucking pass.
I mean, there's a list. I'm going through the list of Mikey's favorite
I
Michael
know which
Phelps.
one it is, and no.
it's a
Believe
fucking,
it or not, Michael Phelps commented last week.
oh, that favorite person.
No, your Canadian friend.
Oh, fuck him.
So I said, just
Yeah. Next.
anyway.
All right. So my question for you is when would you go electric? There's a whole bunch of things coming out, solar panels, cars, the whole nine. And we've had the conversation that it's just not there yet.
When the infrastructure is in place to not affect my life.
How's,
I will go electric when they admit that it is no better than fossil fuels.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
planet.
Well, so Jazz and I had this conversation earlier today too. I read something that because there are less particulates in the air these days due to emissions and cleaner energy and cleaner cars and everything, right? The planet is actually getting hotter. So global warming
Because we don't have like the UV
is
filter.
being caused by energy efficient fucking vehicles and shit. And it's like, huh.
I just
I
can't
don't see that on mainstream media.
in the greater scheme of production, of manufacturing, and supply of power, I don't see how electric vehicles
Well, did you
are
ever
any better.
did you see
than-
that report back in like 2010, 2011
Uh-uh.
about the Prius? Because that was like the hybrid that was also partially battery operated and
No.
shit. So they did a thing that said that because of the production,
Yeah.
like you're saying, of the batteries that went into a fucking Prius. Because it's only produced in like 2 countries or some shit like that, and then it's all put on giant diesel freighters.
And it is
those
really fucked up.
and it's really bad to make
Like,
batteries.
it's
like
really
really
fucked
fucking
up.
bad.
You're talking human rights violations galore.
And for electric vehicles, no, sir. The Democrats are pushing this. It can't be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, right?
Well, and just the production of lithium batteries is just disgusting. Like
It's not cool, dude.
it's not. It's a gross process to make these things, and it just spews up all sorts of chemicals and toxins and shit into the air. Would you break it?
No, I'm just looking.
Good job, buddy. If you had bought an F-100 in 1970 and driven it every day under normal usage up to 2010, you still would not have produced the level of emissions it takes to produce one Prius.
It makes sense.
I believe it. What the F-100 come stock with? Like a 350?
No, like a 280.
It was a 289, I
Yep.
think, in the F-100.
Yeah.
350 is a Chevy engine.
That's three. You're correct.
Yeah, it's a 350
I know,
watt.
internet. I don't know anything about fucking cars. But
That's me. I don't know anything about fucking cars. 'Cause I don't give a shit.
But now it's
I
this
like
new
mine.
stuff, like
So
the super light steel that they use in these cars. The
All-
production for that is fucking crazy, and
Yep.
the battery production is still fucking just gross.
So
Like,
all of this being said, I don't give a fuck whether my F450 or my electric car is going to, whatever it does to the planet, does to the planet, right? But I will own electric if I can do everything at the same time. Like if I had a solar panel in my house that like charged everything, including my car, and I didn't plan on ever using that vehicle to pull anything or go farther than 150-mile radius.
See, that's
right?
what I'm saying. Like,
To go to work and back, like it might save a guy some money in gas.
when the infrastructure is there to not affect my life poorly. All right. Like let's say I need to drive to fucking Florida. Well, I need to get gas on my drive to Florida. Right.
Yeah.
Or do I need to stop and fucking recharge my shit
Yeah.
every fucking 40 fucking miles? Right. Like I don't.
so a lot of them have the range now. Like they'll do, like I think Steve's Lightning will do like 600 miles.
Okay. So
Before he
that's
has
like
to
2 tanks of
recharge it.
gas.
But you still have to charge that motherfucker.
How
Yeah.
long does it take from empty to full?
So empty to 80% is like 30 some minutes. Empty to full.
On a Tesla fast charger.
Well, maybe. I don't,
But that's a Tesla on a Tesla fast
Yeah.
charger.
okay.
But none of the other electrics do that.
I think they do.
No,
Not
so
on
they
a
all
Tesla
use.
fast charger.
So they
All right,
all use.
look up
they
the
all
Lightning.
use the same plug. Like because
For
of
now, until Apple gets involved.
no, no. So it's become like the automotive standard now, or whatever. Like all fucking gas things are all the same fucking
Yeah.
diameter or whatever.
It's like headlights type of shit.
Well,
They're all different.
Or
Yeah.
like fucking like the connectors and shit I'm talking about, or like fuses and shit like that. Like a lot of that shit is like fucking interchangeable.
for the sake of time, I'm gonna go
but no.
But
If you get into specifics, obviously there's a difference. Yeah,
essentially,
yeah.
it's become the automotive standard where everybody's using that jack from the Tesla.
but- right.
Because all of the charging stations that got put everywhere all put Tesla friendly wands on them because that's the most common thing. And then everybody had those fucking adapters they had to carry around, and then you lost the adapter. And blah, blah. It was the same thing with when every cell phone had different fucking charging ports, and everybody's like, "Yeah, but do you have a USB H? Because mine's, or do you have the adapter that I can go from?"
I still have a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
So the most.
So,
go ahead.
but that fast charging capability off of that thing, it reads that it's a Tesla,
Okay.
and that's what kicks on the fast charging. But you can't like plug a lightning into it and get that same ampage. And there's no reason, like they could push like 100-watt charging and it would,
Yeah.
but it's
So the-
only for Teslas.
Right now, the only thing solar I have is my camper, right? It has a solar panel on the thing, keeps my battery charged. And it's fucking nice because I never have to plug it in like my old one to put the slides in and out. And, it doesn't run the air conditioner, but it runs everything else on the solar.
Sure.
And that's kind of nice. But I don't know. If I had solar panels on my house and I could charge my vehicle, maybe.
Yeah. But
But it
I'm
wouldn't-
with you on the
it
whole, like,
wouldn't be my sole vehicle.
if I need to pull something or whatever, or like the wedding's getting ready to happen and we're going to Ren Fair. There's no electric car chargers at Ren Fair.
Right.
So
So-
like,
Yeah.
Comparative, right? You said if you had solar panels on your house,
Yeah.
right, then you'd be okay with it. Does the investment come into play?
Oh yeah, like I could buy a normal gas vehicle, and then like I could put solar panels and buy an electric vehicle. And
But is it
how long is it going to take for the savings to come into play? That's like when people say, "Hey, I want to reload ammo." Like, oh, that's great, but it's going to take you like 5,000 rounds to break even.
The thing that people don't talk about with solar panels is by the time you pay it off,
You need new ones.
they're out of use.
Yeah.
You only get 25, about the same amount as a roof. You get 20 to 30 years out of solar panels.
Yeah.
Before either technology or they just shit the bed.
Yeah.
But your loan on your solar panels, unless you're going to shit 80 grand to put them on your house, is 20 to 30 year note.
Yeah.
And please
it's
don't
not
fall
cheap.
for any of those fucking scams out
It's-
there that tell you don't have to pay for solar.
It's
Dude,
not
that's a
cheaper than
fucking
your
lie.
electric bill.
Yeah.
And anything that you overproduce that goes back onto the grid to power your neighbor's house, you don't get paid for it.
Well, you do,
Right.
but it's like 1 cent per dollar or some shit.
Even let's say you are at zero, you are not taking any power off that grid.
Yeah.
Right. You are still getting charged fees by your local
Yeah.
electric company, whether you put power back into the grid or not.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it's just like, I'm not using you. Why do I need to pay you?
Yeah. It would make more sense to set up like batteries to have as like a.
But then when you go back to the
generator.
electric car thing, you know, when I said when they admit, like, the amount of load that's going to be on the infrastructure, the electrical infrastructure of the United States,
Yeah, that's true.
when people, quote unquote, switch to the electric cars that the government wants people to switch to, they won't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
And in order to handle it, it's a shocker, but they're going to have to burn fossil fuels.
Yeah.
They're
Because
not going
you
to
know
be able
what?
to do it via solar and wind.
Well, that's the thing with these
Well,
people that are
we're-
like, my electric vehicle is the same thing. I'm like, how do you think you're charging that motherfucker?
Oh,
Like,
plug it in.
yeah, the power comes from somewhere.
We're going on like, I don't know, 30 days of over 100 degrees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my electric company calls me and asks me to conserve my electricity because it's a high demand day.
So I'm going to eat shit.
Oh yeah, I fucking ignore it. But but if I had to like also charge my car every day, like, you know, like, geez, yeah,
They don't tell you to don't charge your car. They tell you to turn your AC down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just get fucked.
Right?
Yeah, they sent me that email with their recommendations of what my AC should be
It's
set
like,
at.
get fucked.
And I was
Wait,
like, you
the
fuck
second
off.
I walk into
Yeah.
that power company's headquarters and their air conditioning is set that, I'll think about it.
Yep.
But I guarantee you that bitch is at 70 in their 25,000 square foot office.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you keep yours at?
72 when I'm there and 78 when I'm not.
I'm a
Wow.
69 guy. all
I'm
the
a
time.
72 and I'm not there, and 68
Yeah,
at
mine's
night.
at 73 and it
this,
doesn't move.
this year,
All the
this
time.
month, last year, my electric bill was $700. This year, it was $400. So yeah, I'm going to keep it at 78 when I'm not there.
Yeah.
It takes fucking
Well, the
45
pro-
minutes to cool off.
The
when I
problem
get
is
home.
I always have somebody there.
I know,
Yeah, like Caitlin's work from home.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah,
had
same
that
with-
whole
same
new
with Haley.
system put in, and it's at 73, and we have fucking huge fans in all the rooms. So
bro.
that helps a lot. But
My system, it snows in my house and I
Yeah.
love it.
that new system I had put in
fucking
is
love that
fucking
thing, man.
phenomenal.
Like, when they say nothing beats a train, motherfucker, they ain't lying. That thing is fucking awesome.
My shit's
Like,
cold. And I
yeah.
absolutely love that UV system they stuck in my. So
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got that
yeah.
main exchange in my attic, and just past that, there's this UV light that burns everything out of the air as it's passing through.
Yep.
So
I'm getting a solar attic fan. I'm getting a new roof next week, actually. I put in a claim and got to get a new roof.
So what's the difference between a UV light and the sun?
well, the
One's
sun isn't
purple.
inside my air conditioner,
No, but it's outside.
but the air inside my duct doesn't touch sunlight.
But in theory,
But the light has to penetrate. It's not just hot.
yeah. But so when the sun's out in the daytime, the light penetrates all the way to the ground. So anything that's floating in the air should be killed by the sun, right? Because it's UV rays.
Okay.
The same thing, the UV rays that they put inside.
I think we probably are running into density issues.
Yeah, now we're talking
Like-
about
yeah, like
it's
I'm-
called
I'm
fresh
fucking
air
dense,
for a
right?
reason.
No. Like I think it's just the sheer amount of shit that's in the air, even when
Yeah.
the sun's out.
Yeah.
Plus, this is all concentrated UV.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's also an ozone layer that provides some protection and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's science.
I was told don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
When my guy put it in, he was like, just don't touch it.
Hey, so
Just
if you
leave it
get
alone.
drunk in a buddy's pool is it acceptable to sleep in his bathroom?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just ask Gary.
Yeah. Yeah. Just shit faced in a pool.
It was a fun night.
Oh, to answer y'all's question from earlier, on a Pro, the 80 amp Ford Charge Station Pro charges the F-150 Lightning from 15 to 100% in 8 hours.
Yeah.
See, like, or I can get gas in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's it. But that's the thing is that like when Steve, but he also has a gas powered Lexus that he drives around.
Yeah.
So if they're going to drive a long trip, they don't take the Lightning. That's his,
Sure.
That's what he drives around town. And he gets like 600 miles. But his thing is like, I go home and I plug it in and then I sleep and it.
Yeah.
What's like the mileage that you could justify being like, all right, I'll get this. Like if it was an F-150 Lightning that could go like 1,500 miles.
Well, it's not the mileage. It's how fast I can do those miles again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
if
the
I'm trying-
turnaround time.
I don't care
Like if I have
it's
to take
10
8
miles
hours out
or
of my
1,000
goddamn day to
miles.
recharge
Yeah.
my car
Yeah.
so that I
Yeah.
can continue what I'm fucking
Yeah.
doing.
Now I am also at the point that if I'm going to road trip somewhere and I've already done 600 miles that day, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
No,
Like
not me.
that's
Like-
I am at the age now where I am not doing that whole like I could fucking bang this out in a day, and it's like I could,
I'm at 1,200
I-
mile a day to go.
I just don't fucking want to.
I do it off time. Like I'm good for 12 hours. More than that, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like I don't like going more than that.
It just
Like-
depends on where I'm going
Yeah.
and what I'm doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I'll
like
drive 16, 20 hours if there's a reason.
Yeah.
well, it's like Dave and I go to Palaca. We make it to like Bonifay, Florida, which is in the Panhandle, not far from like,
Yeah.
Pensacola and shit. It's about what, 12, 13 hours?
Yeah.
And that's about that I'm at my fucking limit at that point.
See, I do this Siesta Key, which is South Florida on
Yeah.
the Gulf Coast. And on my way there, fucking straight through. Nothing's going to stop me.
Yeah.
On the way back, I stop in Mississippi overnight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck this.
See,
Don't
Well,
care.
Now, if you guys worked for normal people and you had to clock in and out and take like,
Oh, it's different.
then, like,
well, like when I was on leave and I was taking leave,
yeah,
I don't want to burn 2 days of leave getting to where I'm going.
exactly.
So I'd fucking power
Yeah.
through.
That's
You know what I mean?
saying.
Like if I was going home to leave, like I knew that from my front door in Oceanside to my grandmother's front door in Farmington, New Mexico
Yeah.
was exactly 12 hours, right? So like I would fucking burn. That's
Yeah.
the day I go on leave, I'm hitting that and I'm hitting it hard. Right.
See, I feel like I'm on leave for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I have like 12 hours or I'm losing a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but it does come down to the whole like that. Like his Lightning's dope and it's super comfortable and it's fast as fuck and it's quiet when you ride it and it's great. But yeah, I mean, 600 miles doing 70s, and that's if you're doing 70.
Yeah.
Is still
Which-
what, an 8-hour day?
I don't do that.
Like, no, nobody does. Nobody does 70. But I can fill my current F-150 in 6 minutes, like however the fuck long it takes to put 33 gallons of
that's
fuel
on
in a truck.
E.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
empty, right?
Yeah.
But I have I've got a 650 mile range or whatever in my fucking F-150. So yeah, if I really wanted to push it,
But
It's
you
a-
don't have to wait 8 hours to do it.
no,
again.
right? It's a
Yeah.
6-minute
And-
stop in the middle.
And you can stop at any gas station.
Let's say
It
it's-
literally fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
I can
Like,
get it done.
let's say it's an emergency and you got to get there fucking tomorrow.
Then I fly.
Yes.
Let's say you
I would
spent all
too.
your money on an electric vehicle and you can't afford
Oh no, I can't afford
it.
anything about my electric car. So solar panels, man. I don't have the extra money. I heard solar panels will void the warranty on your roof, dude.
Well, a lot of roofing companies will add them too.
And they're fucking hideous. I'm sorry, but if you have solar panels on your fucking house, it's ugly.
No,
it's
it doesn't
it's
look good.
fucking
Tesla ever comes out with their solar
Those
panels.
tiles?
Yeah, solar
The,
tiles.
the roofing tiles.
That's-
if those
that's-
things,
I'm on board with that.
if those things actually ever come to market,
that
Yeah.
looks dope.
yeah, because you have that super cool tile looking roof, except for
Yeah.
they're all solar panels, and they're supposed to.
Like 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to like golf ball size hail. It doesn't give a
Yeah.
fuck. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like fucking hardened steel up there.
And
But-
you don't have to do the whole like they're
I-
angled at the right
I
position.
bet
for
those
the
are
sun and
probably
shit.
$60,000 to do
Oh,
a
yeah.
roof, though.
Oh, probably. All I know is
That's what regular solar panels are.
I'm paying for
Yeah,
a deductible. That's all I know.
No, if you want to put solar panels on your roof, you're paying between 50 and 80, depending on how much power you have.
Yeah.
Truth.
So those, I mean,
Yeah. It's a lot.
And that's just for direct. If you want the battery system in it too, where you get that,
Jesus, yeah.
where it'll store power for you and shit like that, then
Well,
it's
like,
even
what
more.
happened to the wall? Wasn't there supposed to be like a Tesla wall?
Those exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So you can get those and put those in, and but you're running on regular solar panels.
yeah.
Well,
But
you can
you have
get
to buy
those.
those,
You
too.
can get those without a solar panel too.
Yeah, and apparently you just pull from the grid, and it
it's
just
like a battery
it
backup.
just
Yeah.
backs them up, and it's
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
battery backup.
So you
So
know, like
like-
if the sound, if your fucking power goes out, you run off the wall and you're fucking good to go.
Yeah.
Right, and then
That's
they
for like
trickle
12
charge when
hours.
your power
Like,
comes back on.
All this money is being put into electric things, right? Whether it's electric generation or consumption, a car, moped, motorcycle, whatever the fuck. But nobody's figured out how to store power efficiently.
Yeah.
Like whoever figures that out is going to be the one that makes all of the fucking money.
Well, I think they're. Yeah.
But no, people figured out how to do it to be able to sell whatever product they're making.
Yeah.
But like for just permanent storage solution for power, not generation.
Yeah.
Like how do I made this power now? How do I keep it until I want to use it?
Wool socks.
Maybe we're rubbing together.
Just fucking just wool socks, no shoes on carpet.
Yep.
Shag carpeting, wool socks.
But it has to be cold out and
Well, yeah.
pretty kind of dry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess no collectively is the
We're not.
answer to your
We're
question.
not. We're not there. It like.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be. There's no difference.
It wouldn't. It would need to not affect your quality of life.
I need to see no difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and like the hybrid thing, right? Like I wouldn't own
Yeah.
a fucking Prius because they look gay. I wouldn't own a. What was the first one Chevy came out with?
The
Cruise
Volt?
or the Volt.
The Volt.
You can't even
the
park
Those
that
things were
parking
literally
garage.
detonating.
No,
Like,
they
those
did.
started blowing up.
Yeah. You know, but like once they like, you know, I had that Lincoln MKZ. That was a decent car. Like it actually looked decent and wasn't. It had all the features I wanted.
Well, like you had the hybrid, the fucking
The Maverick.
the Maverick.
Yeah,
that was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was a tiny truck. It was a small truck.
and it got great mileage.
I like it as the assistance.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
like it's electric below 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, whatever, and then the gas kicks in and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
does its thing. I like it as an assistance.
Yeah,
But
I'm
but
okay
at the same
with
time-
hybrids.
if you took it on a road trip, you could just stop and fucking put gas in
Yeah,
it. And
exactly.
And that's
It
why I
just
like
fucking
the,
goes.
that's why I'm not mad at the idea of a hybrid. That's fine because you still have the option, you know what I mean? And you're not out, you know, but you're still, you know, it's still better for the environment or whatever the fuck they want to say.
I don't give a fuck about the environment.
I don't either.
just
Don't care.
Hybrids never really caught on like electric vehicles are just kind
Yeah,
of
they
swept
have.
over.
Yes,
there's a ton
Well,
of
not
fucking
not
hybrids
like
out there.
electric is what I'm saying.
What's
Yeah,
almost,
no,
It's
almost
just
every-
not talked about as much.
You know,
Yeah,
it's because
like-
it's very common now.
Well, you can get, I can get a
Name a
fucking,
car, you can get a hybrid in it.
yeah, I can get a
Really?
fucking,
Yeah.
I can get a hybrid Tacoma
Yeah,
now.
Huh.
Like,
yeah, they're everywhere.
Interesting. I don't know.
you know how you can
I didn't
tell
realize
on
that.
you know, you can tell if it's a hybrid, if it's a Toyota.
Hmm.
They have a blue decal. Like the Toyota, the little fucking horns thing
Yeah.
is blue. It's got blue around it.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I like those little subtle things.
Yeah.
Blue around the chili ring.
No, I don't know. There isn't anything that's electric that I don't know, unless I'm building something to drag race because you just get instant power.
Yeah,
Zip. Yep.
You know what I mean? Other than that, like
See that
Yeah, like Mercedes made that.
would be a thing.
Mercedes made
Like-
that SLS, that all electric SLS.
Yeah.
And that thing, I think it did a quarter mile and like top fuel speeds. Like they only
Yeah.
made like one of them. And it was, but yeah, 100%. Pure torque has to go a quarter of a mile.
Fucking A. Electrify me all day.
And then you got to
Yeah.
tow it back because you fucking
That's
burnt
it.
all the fucking
Yeah,
energy.
your
in
battery-
Your battery went meow.
your
Yeah.
600 miles is now a quarter.
I think even the Teslas, if you put them in that ludicrous mode or whatever, you get like 18 minutes of runtime before it's fucking like, you know,
Okay, I can go farther on my fucking one wheel.
yeah.
There's
There's
But
a
you don't have
motorcycle-
a ludicrous mode on it.
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you used it?
I don't remember what it's called exactly. I can tell you in a second.
There's a motorcycle company I really like. I don't know if you've seen these, but they're called Soren.
Yeah.
Soren.
Yep.
And they make these like old style cafe racer looking bikes, but they're all electric and they're super dope. And I think for like I live like 12 miles from here
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
something like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I take it out. It's fun every once in a while. I take it home. I guess I plug it into an extension cord. I don't know how the fuck it charges, but
I used to have a hybrid motorcycle.
Ran sometimes. You pushed it the rest.
It was
or
a 2001 Suzuki TL1000R,
Okay.
and I had a bad battery. So anytime I parked it, I had to plug it in my trickle charger, or else it wouldn't start.
That's hybrid.
So that Mercedes SLS AMG does 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds.
No, that's just the SLS AMG.
Yeah,
That's not the
slow.
electric one.
The AMG GTC.
I don't. If anybody can tell me all of the fucking Mercedes acronyms,
Yeah.
I'd be impressed. But I don't. They only made like one of them, and it was like highlighter yellow, and that was their all electric. But it only had a runtime of like 9 minutes, and then it was out of power.
I mean, that makes sense.
But I can't remember what the name of it was. But it was an experimental. Like it'll never. It's not going to production.
Mm.
It was literally an experimental of like, this is what torque can do. But
Fucking
yeah,
A.
as far as I know, Mercedes is not going the way of fuck gas engines.
No.
Dodge is.
Yeah. Chevy is.
That'll be great.
Yeah, it's
Now we can have a bunch of assholes that can tell me that they're a bad driver and they save the environment.
so these are the names of the one wheel modes. It's Sequoia, max velocity is 12 miles an hour. Cruise, max velocity is 15 miles an hour. Mission, 19 miles an hour. Delirium, 20 miles an hour. And then elevated goes to 19, but I guess you get more out of it. Yeah, so they kind of have the
20 miles
My
on
shit-
one of those sounds fucking terrifying.
done it, and it's fucking scary. It's
Yeah.
the fastest I've gone, and it's freaking. I know I went 23 on it once, and I was like, I don't need to go this fast. Like, it was granted that was on a fucking taxiway on an airfield. It was just me and my one wheel, and I could fucking get it right. Like it was fine. But yeah, more than likely, 10 miles an hour is about the max I fucking go on that thing. That's all I need to do. So.
Fuck, boys.
Well, fuck boys.
Yep.
No.
Thanks for answering my questions.
Sure. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Good. That was a test. It's brought to you by WarfighterTobacco.com. Use the code FTFO. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off. OWellness.us. Go over there for CBD treats and needs, man. You use that code FreedomFriends25. Get your quarter off your order there. Of course, IC Tech coolers, for those who get it, go to ICTech.com. Use FreedomFriends10. That'll get you 10% off. And check out our affiliate link with our good friends, Grill Your Ass Off. It's www.grillyourassoff.com/FreedomFriends podcast. Thanks for tuning in, as usual. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. Sometimes we create world problems that we have to solve because it's fun, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's something.
There's 3 things. They're not hard, you know? It's pretty easy to do.
The reason I come to the show.
Yeah. What's the first one?
Smoke on.
Jazz?
Drink on.
And goddamn it, kids. Freedom to fuck on. Later.